Welcome to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I am the Lone Ranger. This is a real estate and mortgage show where we talk about how you can save money when you're purchasing your next home. Maybe you're a first-time home buyer. Maybe you're considering refinancing and you just didn't have time and missed the lowest possible interest rates. Well, interest rates are rising right now, so unfortunately, the lowest possible rates are in your rearview mirror, but still quite attractive. If you were watching the news at all this week, you saw that we had some pretty substantial changes in interest rates, and you know why. If you don't know why, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the market and why you can expect interest rates to continue to rise. But in the meantime, this show is always going to be honest with my clients about good things and not so good things that may be happening in the market right now. So we're going to talk about the boom. We're going to talk about opportunities, and we're going to talk about challenges, and we're going to cover that all in the next hour on this show. If you have questions for me, I've been in the mortgage business for 32 years. I've closed well over 9,000 transactions. I'm in the same location in Winter Park for the last 20 years. I own my own building. I'm pretty well rooted right here in town. I'm just a local redneck. Okay, if you want a great mortgage, you want somebody that's going to take really good care of you, that's going to be Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, the Lone Ranger. I've got the best team of loan officers and staff that I could ever pray to have. They're wonderful. My wife, Michelle, runs the office here. My son, Chase, is one of my loan officers. My daughter, Paige, is one of my marketing assistants on my team and then going to college. And I'm just been so grateful to have an opportunity to have such great people that I surround myself with and the opportunity to reach out to you and help you and your family. That's what it's all about. I'm a local guy. So put me to the test. You want a great mortgage? You considering refinancing? Call me, 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or go to my website. It's real easy. Go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com and apply for a mortgage. Or check out my events that I'm having. I got 3 big Zoom classes that I'm holding this month and next month that only hold 100 people, and they're filling up pretty fast. So if you're interested, I want to talk about those classes and get you in there as soon as we possibly can. So first class that I'm going to be holding is my wealth building class. So let's talk a little bit about my wealth building class and why I'm qualified to actually teach a wealth building class. Because here's why you might not think I'm qualified. First of all, I'm not a Harvard graduate. I'm not a Yale graduate. I'm not even a doggone graduate. Okay. Quit school in the middle of the 10th grade. That's me. Okay. I'm a high school dropout. Okay. I do have my PhD. I got my public high school diploma. Well, actually not really. I got an equivalent to a high school diploma. So why should you listen to me about wealth building? Here's why. Because I made literally enough money to retire on, and we don't have to get into how much, but a lot of money, more than I ever deserved early in my life. And I did it in real estate, but I did it because I was disciplined and I followed some directions and put together a process that I could live with, that I could afford. Now, I didn't make a lot of money. But I was able to save a lot of money and make a lot of money in real estate. So just because your earnings aren't super high doesn't mean that you can't retire as a millionaire. I'm going to show you how to do it. You got to register for my class. It's called Retire as a Millionaire. It's going to be on Wednesday, the 23rd at 6 p.m. That's Wednesday, the 23rd at 6 p.m. You got to go to WeBringYouHome.com. Now, most people think to make a lot of money in real estate and own a lot of properties, you got to have a lot of money and put a lot of money down. Well, if you're going to buy a rental property, you got to put at least 20% down. That's the requirement. Everybody has it. That's a Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac requirement. Got to do it. Okay. However, you don't have to put 20% down to amass wealth in multiple properties. So there's some ways you can get through that and make it work. And if you follow my Leapfrog program, I'm going to show you how you can amass a lot of money. Now, I'm talking about over $2.1 million. I'm going to show you how to buy a house every 3 years. We're only going to use an appreciation of 3% per year. Not 20%, not 17%, not this crazy appreciation that you guys are experiencing in the market right now. No, we're going to go back to the basics of 3%. And I'm going to show you how you're going to own 5 properties free and clear all in 17 years. That's right, all in 17 years. And you're not accelerating the payments. Somebody else is. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's not that complicated. A high school dropout figured it out, made a lot of money doing it, and he's going to share it with you. He is me in the third person. So join my class Wednesday, the 23rd, 6 p.m. Go to WeBringYouHome.com. Go to my events page and register right now. You got to register in advance, and you got to download material because I'm going to have you walk through this material. Don't join my class if you're not serious about this. I don't have the extra space available for people that don't take action. So if you're a non-action person and you sit on the sidelines of life, don't do it. It's designed for people that really want to amass wealth in real estate. I'm going to show you how to do it. You don't have to buy my CDs. You don't have to do anything with me. All I ask is hopefully I can earn your business when it comes to financing the homes. That's all I'm looking for. The rest of it I give you for free. For free. All right, that's first class. Second class, it's going to be July 15th at 10 a.m. This is designed for real estate agents. It's called Mortgage Strategies for Real Estate Agents. Listen, if you're a real estate agent out there or you know somebody that is, get them into this class. If you're a real estate agent, also get your clients into my wealth building class. It's very appropriate for them. But my Mortgage Strategies for Realtors is designed so my clients who are super smart, you're listening to me out there, aren't smarter than you are when it comes to financing and what's available for financing in the market. So that's Mortgage Strategies for Realtors. That's going to be July 15th, 10 a.m. Register at WeBringYouHome.com. Only 100 seats available, and it does fill up. So don't get caught with your pants down, and my clients know more than you do. Third class, unbelievable class. For all of you that don't want to get into the fray and be one of the multiple offers on a resale home or try to be the winning offer on new construction with a track builder, and you want to build on your own lot or buy a lot and build your own home on it, I've got the best construction to perm lending programs in the market. Now, there's only a few banks around that even offer construction perms, and they're a nightmare. I'm just going to tell you, they are truly a nightmare. So you want a great construction perm? I got the best in the business. I don't know any company nationwide that has a better construction perm program than I do. So listen to this. This is how amazing my construction perm. Well, I digress. Most lenders that do construction perm do conventional loans only. Okay? 20% down. Excellent credit. And that may very well be you. But their process and their draw schedules are a nightmare for the builder. You got to walk on water to get the loan. You got people that aren't available on the weekends and after hours to answer your question. That's not what you get here. You get full service. I mean, you get really people that return phone calls and answer calls, not leaving the office at 3 o'clock on Friday and unavailable on the weekends. No. I got people available 7 days a week. All right. So that's the other thing is my construction perms, good credit, 10% down. Find that somewhere else. 10% conventional loan. Loan amount up to 443 or of 543. Okay. Now, here's the special on this, and there's more. FHA loans, 5% down. Construction perm FHA, guys, not just regular FHA. Anybody's got regular FHA. Construction perm. Find a lot. Build on your own lot. Build your own home. Don't compete in the rest of the market. Build what you want. Not what the builder wants, but what you want. Here's another one. All you veterans out there in active military, VA, construction perms, 5% down. Show me any other lender that's got that. I don't know who they are. I don't know that they exist. I got VA Construction Perms. 407-706-3313. I'm the Lone Ranger. Listening to me here on this radio station Sundays. Also, you can check me out on Saturdays. Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger radio show. Saturdays are my other show. Saturdays, Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger. Sundays, you got the Lone Ranger all to yourself right here. Now, I love bringing on other guests that have value to add to you. I want people, builders, realtors, other people in the related industry, home inspectors, roofers, gutter guys, handymen. I want to be able for you to be able to rely on me as a resource to guide you in those directions. And I have a resource page on my website at WeBringYouHome.com. But better still, I've got the best mortgages in the market, period. Been in this business, in the same town for 32 years, same location, over 20 years. Okay, I-4 in Fairbanks, 2729 West Fairbanks. I take personal calls. I meet with clients personally, and my team returns phone calls before the end of the day, every day. And I got people on call on the weekend. If you're a realtor and your lender is missing closing dates, it's because you got a turkey as a lender. Don't satisfy with that. Listen, people buy homes on the weekend and after hours. Mortgage bankers are only available during bankers' hours. It's ridiculous. I set up my whole business to accommodate you. 407-706-3313, 407-706-3313, or visit my website at WeBringYouHome.com. Maybe you can't catch me here all the time on my show. Maybe you'd like to watch me on my YouTube channel. Go to Bruce Woodburn YouTube channel. Okay, go to my website and it links you right to my YouTube channel. Maybe you want to hear this on a podcast. I do it on Spotify. I do it on iHeartRadio. I'm on twice a week, if not more than twice a week. My objective is to make sure you get honest, sound advice so you can make the biggest financial decision of your life and know that the lender that you're working with has got your back. That's Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, the Lone Ranger. It's a promise. I'm making a promise to you. Hold me to the test. Test me out. Check me out against other lenders if you want to. Check my rates out. They're going to compete. They're going to be awesome. You're going to love it. 407-706-3313. Now, before we wrap up this particular segment, because in the next segment, I want to talk about whether we're heading into a crash, a boom, whatever you want to call it. But before we do that, I want to send a message out to you. If you are a healthcare worker, Advent, you work for Orlando Health, a doctor's office, any of you amazing people in the healthcare industry, there is no national, no state program to assist you with closing costs. I got one. It'll save you approximately $2,168 toward your closing costs. And if you're buying a home and I team you up with one of my qualified real estate agents that qualify under my home program, you'll save even more money. Now, I also have a special program under the home program for law enforcement first responders. And I have one for teachers, educators. All of you can save thousands of dollars by using my program. It's called Home Ownership Made Easy. Go to my website, do an online application, then let me know you're a teacher, law enforcement, or first responder, and I will apply the discounts immediately towards that transaction. It's a very special program, only available through Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger, and CrossCountry Mortgage. That's the program. There is no state-funded programs for you out there. I got one right here. It's a Lone Ranger funded program, right? And I can show you it's the real deal. You'll save money. I'm promising you, you'll save money. WeBringYouHome.com or call me at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. I'm the Lone Ranger. I'm here to help you. We'll be back in just a few more minutes, and we're going to talk about how do you navigate this crazy market, and are we heading toward some type of a crash or boom, and what's going on with interest rates, what's going on with housing prices, why are builders raising their prices so fast. We'll be back in just a few minutes. More of the Lone Ranger Radio Show. Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Or 407-706-3313. 3313. Be back in 5. Welcome back to the Loner Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, and I am the Loner Ranger. This is a show where we talk about how to save money when you're purchasing a home or refinancing a home. And I'm going to tell you something. The Loner Ranger, Bruce Woodburn, 32 years in the business, closed over 9,000 transactions. I am here to guide you in the right direction and make sure that you get the very best mortgage that's available. Hey, you got a lot of choices out there. Why would you choose me? I'm going to tell you why you should choose me. I'm local. I'm a small business owner. I'm a direct lender. I'm in all 50 states. I keep most of my mortgages. I don't sell them all. I can sell them. All mortgage companies can, but we service most of our mortgages. You get personal service. I have somebody called a receptionist. It's somebody that actually answers the phone and guides you in the right direction, so you're not pushing buttons trying to find the right person. We are guaranteed to return phone calls every day. So you call me. If I'm on the phone or with another client, you're going to get a call back by the end of the day. I have loan officers available 7 days a week. That's right, 7 days a week. For my real estate agents, if you're not using our services right now, because all the top ones are, you're making a mistake, because other lenders, I'm seeing you miss closings, making excuses. We don't make excuses. I've been in this business 32 years. I'm located at 2729 West Fairbanks Avenue in Winter Park. Been here, own the building, not going anywhere. You can knock on my door and say, Bruce, I need this. Or if you ever had a problem with some other lender, try to go up to Hoboken and complain about them. Shoot, you can knock on my door right here in Winter Park. I'm right here. Okay? I promise I won't disappoint you. I will rise to the occasion and make sure that you get the best mortgage for your family's needs. And we close on time. And if you're a real estate agent, you should always use my services, because we don't miss closing dates. I close fast. Okay, direct lender. Everything's done in-house. We originate it. We process it. We underwrite it. We fund it. We close it. We keep it. Okay? What more are you going to ask for? It's perfect. It's the perfect world when it comes to a lender. So if I'm a direct lender, you think I've got the best buying power? I got great interest rates. Okay? And listen, don't fall for a lot of these gimmicks out there. So let's talk about this. First of all, write this phone number down, because you're going to need me someday, and I want you to consider me to be your loan officer, that you can trust me and with your family and your friends. Put me to the test. I'll be there for you. 407-706-3313. Write that number down. 407-706-3313. Save it in your cell phone. WeBringYouHome.com. All my events are posted over there. You can apply online over there. It's super easy. Now, I want to tell you something, because I hear the same commercials you guys do. I hear the same commercials, and it's a bunch of blowhards telling you that they're going to, promise the world when it comes to lending and give away closing costs and all these things. Okay. Listen, here's the deal. If it sounds too good to be true, you know what the statement is. Do I have to finish this one? If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Your mama did not raise no fool.
Hey, my mama didn't raise no fool.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Oh, my God. I know your mama didn't raise no fool. And here's the thing. Somebody says they're going to pay something for you, go in the other direction. Somebody promises you something that sounds too good to be true. Don't wait till it's too late. It's not going to happen. So I had a client that called me. I've done 3 mortgages for this guy. Now, listen, this guy, we fixed his credit the first time he bought, then the second time he bought. And I'm telling you, one of the lowest credit score borrowers that I've ever seen. But he listened to what I told him. We fixed the credit. We got him in great shape. So listen, he's ready for his 3rd house. He calls me. We get pre-approved for the financing. He's all set to go. And he calls me and he goes, Bruce, I got to be honest with you. I called the Rocket, okay? And the Rocket promised me a better rate. And I said, wow. And he told me what the rate was. And I went, wow, that's pretty impressive. When we come back from the next break, I'm going to tell you what happened. Stay tuned. I'll be back of the Loner Ranger Radio Show. Wow, listen to that toilet flushing. Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I am the Lone Ranger. CrossCountry Mortgage, 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or you can apply online at WeBringYouHome.com. I've got the best mortgages anywhere. I can tell you, put me to the test. Local guy here in Winter Park. Been here for 32 years, same location, 20 years, right at I-4 in Fairbanks, at the Fairbanks curve. You can stop into my office and see me. You can make a personal appointment to see me. All right, so the last segment we were talking about one of my clients that I had done 2 mortgages for, fixed their credit on the first 2. Like really not so good credit. And still close their loan. Like no one would touch him. I think when I closed his first loan, he had like a 560 credit score. It was pretty low. Nobody else would touch him. Most lenders won't talk to you if you're under 620, most under 640, and hardly anyone under 580. Okay? I don't have a credit score requirement. I have a approvability requirement. So if I can qualify you, if the loan makes sense, I'm going to do the loan. Okay, so now we're going to talk about my client. 1 mortgage done, 2 mortgage done, worked super hard to get him into that point. 3rd mortgage, fully pre-approved, got a contract accepted, helped him get the contract accepted. That's another thing I do. Okay, now calls me up and he goes, Bruce, I got to be honest with you. I just wanted to check out your rate because, your rate was a little higher. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? Your credit score is still a little low. So it's low for a conventional loan. So he says, I got a lot better quote from the Rocket. I'm like, what? I looked at it and I went, there's no way. I'm looking at the rates. I'm a direct lender. There's no way I'm getting beat by that. There is no way. And I know it. I mean, I'm smart enough. I've been in this business long enough to know when somebody's getting spoon-fed a bunch of garbage. And so I said, just send me over a copy of your estimate. Would you mind? So he does. And I call him up and I go, Andrew, dude, you're paying 2.5 points on this thing. Well, what's that mean? Well, it means that you're paying him $6,000+ to get that rate to that point. You want to pay $6,000 to get that rate? Because I can do that same rate for 5, or I can do a lower rate for 6. Do you want that? Do you want to pay those points? Because if you do, we'll do the same thing and I'll get you even better. So when he compared apples with apples, you got a lot better with the Lone Ranger. And listen, do I always claim to be the lowest rate in town? No, I don't. I claim to be a very competitive rate. The lowest rate is usually the surprise you get 3 days prior to the closing. That's the lowest rate in town, right? I hear people call me and go, they'll tell me a rate, and I'm like, you're not going to get that rate. Listen, interest rates on mortgages are based on mortgage-backed securities. They're set by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and then a lender has to add a small yield to that to make a profit to then pass it on to the consumer. Nobody does the loan for free. You can't exist in the world and do the loan for free. So what happens is they'll bait you in, and then they'll go, the appraisal didn't come in. Your income wasn't what it was supposed to be. Your bank statement weren't complete. Whatever it is, they'll make up some excuse, and then they'll bait and switch you. Well, you don't get that with the Lone Ranger. You get somebody that's honest in the market. Okay, I lend in all 50 states, but my market is right here in Florida. Like I'll lend anywhere in the state of Florida. I got some going on in the Keys. I got some in Jacksonville. I got some in Gainesville. I've got some transactions I'm doing in Ocala, and then all over Orlando and Oviedo, and Wedgefield. Everywhere around here. But I'm a local boy. I'm a local boy right here to help you. 407-706-3313. Now, let's talk a little bit about this crazy market. So right now, housing prices are going up so sharply that a week ago Friday, several builders in town raised their prices by $30,000 to $35,000. Now, why would they do that? To chase away customers? Because a lot of A lot of people that were waiting to buy a home, they no longer qualify for a $35,000 higher price. So builders don't want to do that. They had to do that. Their lumber prices went up 300%. Their windows went up 300%. Their material and labor all went up. So they had to make the same profit, raise their prices accordingly. So now, here's why I don't think we're heading for a bubble. And matter of fact, I'm willing to stake my reputation on it. We're not headed for a crash. I don't care what you call it. It's not a crash. Okay? There's always corrections. So don't call me up and go, oh, Bruce, interest rates went up the other day, or interest rates went down, or, lumber went down a little bit. Of course, it's going to fluctuate a little bit. But here's the thing. With hyperinflation, because, our government that's only been in office for a short period of time, just give away $3.5 trillion for COVID. And a lot of people didn't even lose their job. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not unsympathetic to those who lost their job. We will do whatever we can to help you, or lost significant income. But I know a lot of people that got money and they had no really interruption in business. Matter of fact, some of them made more money. Why we did that, I don't know. But that's beyond. I digress. When you give away that much money and you don't have the money to give it away, then you're going to experience inflation. We're going to experience hyperinflation. That means the cost of goods have to go up. They're going to go up. So if the builder just raised their prices by $30,000, $35,000, and you live in the neighborhood next door, and you want to sell your house, are you going to sell your house for $35,000 less than the builder? No. You're going to go, hey, realtor, my builder just down the street, he just raised their prices by $35,000. I'm raising my price by $35,000. Well, you would. Who wouldn't? I mean, you're going to just give it away? You're not going to give it away. Everybody wants to get the most for their property that's selling one, and everybody wants to get the best deal that's buying one. So if that's happening, that's why I don't expect we're going to see a bubble, because you're going to continue to see the cost of goods increasing. Now, the other reason is there's still a shortage of inventory. If there's a shortage of inventory, that means there's more buyers than there are sellers. It's going to drive the prices up. It's a good reason to be in the market. The other thing is there happens to be a shortage of rental properties too. So if there's a shortage of rentals, there's a shortage of properties to buy, right? People are going to continue to buy houses, and houses are going to continue to go up in price. So don't sit on the sidelines of life thinking that things are going to crash and waiting for that opportunity. It's not going to happen. You have to remember the reason we crashed before is because my industry was writing bad loans. They were giving loans to people that didn't qualify, no income, no assets, 100% financing, telling me you're a primary residence when you're really an investor. No, there's prudent underwriting guidelines right now. Prudent. That's smart. That protects you. It protects the country. It protects the globe. That's why we're not going to see a bubble or a crash. Call me. I'll help you with your mortgage. I promise you'll get a great mortgage. 407-706-3313. Visit me on my Spotify podcast. Check me out on my iHeartRadio podcast. Check me out on my show with Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger on Saturdays at noon. I'm here on Sundays for you. You're driving to church, coming home from church. You're listening to me ranting and raving on here. Okay, I know I get a little passionate sometimes, but I'm passionate about what I do because I care about you, and I care about the way that you're treated and the type of financing that you get. Let's face it, your mortgage is your biggest investment ever. Unless you're out there buying jumbo jets, your mortgage is probably the biggest financial investment of your life. Okay, so let's protect it. You need a good 401k, you need good IRAs, you want a good financial planner, you need good life insurance, and you need a great mortgage lender. That's me. I'm applying for the job. Write my phone number down, 407-706-3313. Stop the car, pull over, plug me into your cell phone, because you're going to need me for you, your family members, or your friends, and I want you to be able to count on me. Help me help your friends and family. I'll be there. 407-706-3313. That's my cell phone number. That's my number. You can reach me directly. Who else gives you the cell phone number? Does the RP give his cell phone number? Does the Wells give their cell phone? Does the Rocket give their cell phone? Does the BOA give their cell phone? No, none of them give their cell phone. You have my direct contact number. Okay? My direct contact. My team's going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of you. We can have a personal meeting if you want. My online website, WeBringYouHome.com. Pretty simple to remember, WeBringYouHome.com. Special programs for teachers, law enforcement, first responders. Don't go to the credit union. They won't even answer your call after 3:00 on a Friday. Come on. I'm tired of this bad service business. Do you guys hate bad service like I do? I hate bad service. I just want somebody to take care of me. I go to a restaurant, treat me well, okay? Take good care of me. Be a good server. That's what I am. I'm a good server. That's what we do. Take good care of your customers. Treat them with respect. Treat them with dignity. Talk to them like they're adults. We're not dealing with children here. We're talking about adults. I don't talk down to clients. I don't use acronyms that you don't understand. I don't use esoteric language. I give great service and great mortgages. What more would you want? And I'm local. 407-706-3313. Want to know all the tricks of the trade on getting in the house, how to negotiate a transaction in a crazy seller's market? I'll show you, if you are out there looking for a property, that no other lender will help you the way I will help you become the winning offer in a multiple offer situation. Because I will position you as a financed client, meaning you need a mortgage, to be as close to a cash buyer as you can possibly look in the eyes of the seller. Not only will I do that, because I have what's called a fast track loan program. That means a full underwrite. That means I'm underwriting your loan before you find the property. Well, no lenders do that. Most lenders don't anyway. There may be somebody out there that's done it. I fully approve you for your financing. Most lenders pre-qualify you, pre-approve you after you send them all the docs. Don't ask for all your docs. They wait till the last minute. I ask for everything up front. Then you go out, find a home, negotiate the home, do the home inspection, pay your $400 for the home inspection, pay for the appraisal, pay the $500 for the appraisal, then wait till the appraisal comes back, then put your loan in underwriting. How stupid is that? That's the stupidest thing ever. I will take the client, pre-qualify you, pre-approve you, send you to an underwriter, clear all conditions. Now you are as close to a cash buyer as you can possibly be. The only thing that's missing is a contract, an appraisal, and the title insurance. That's it. So if you go through that process and you're fully approved and you're buying a home, I will guarantee the seller that I will close your loan on time, or I'll pay them up to $500 a day, up to $5,000. Now, you show me a lender in this town that'll do that, okay? I hear the sirens behind me. They must be picking up somebody that went to another mortgage company. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You want a lender that's going to actually not only give you a good mortgage, but help you get the transaction. If you're a real estate agent, I will increase the odds of your client becoming the winning offer by up to 70%. Who's going to pay the seller $500 a day for every day they miss the closing? I will. You know why? Because I'm not going to miss a closing. So I won't end up having to pay the money, but I'll promise to pay the money in writing. My fast track loan program. Apply for it right now on my website at WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. In order for me to honor that, I have to have every single document that I've requested from you. Your bank statements, your pay stubs, your W-2s. If I need tax returns, only if you're self-employed. I don't even need them if you're not. If you're divorced, getting child support, paying alimony, I need the divorce decree. Those are the things that I need. Your photo ID. Okay, I need those things. If I have it, I underwrite the file. Then you go out shopping. You're listening to Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, the Lone Ranger, putting his money where his mouth is. 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. I'm here to help you in your next real estate transaction. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Welcome back to the last segment of the Lone Ranger Radio Show. Happy Sunday. Hope you've enjoyed this show. So, I so enjoy spending time with you guys on a Sunday. I know right now you're either driving to church, coming back from church, or maybe on the way to the beach, or maybe going out and spending time on your boat or something, just enjoying time with the family. And that's what it's all about. It really is. That's what the weekends are for. Some of you may be working around the garage, around the house. Some of you may even be at work listening to my radio show. Now, here's why I do this. I do this because it gives me an opportunity to help folks like you with the biggest investment of their lifetime. And I want you to be able to know that you can count on a local person, grew up in Florida, grew up in Maitland, grew up here, lived in Winter Park, Maitland, College Park, okay, my whole life. Hunted, fishing, boating, all that right here. Okay, local guy, office at 2729 West Fairbanks. Been in the mortgage business for 32 years. Pretty much all I know, okay? It's really, I don't know anything else. And I'm really good at the mortgage business. I'm really good at helping you. So if you like to have somebody in some industry that you can go, you know what? I'm calling my guy. He's going to take care of me. I'm applying for that job. You can meet me in person. I'm at my same location for 20 plus years, right there at I-4 in Fairbanks. So when you're out on the weekend, enjoying your time with your family, and you're thinking about maybe you need to refinance your home, get rid of PMI, consolidate debt, convert from a 30-year to a 15-year. I know that rates were a little bit lower earlier in the year. They've gone up. They went up again this week. I mean, the bond market got literally hammered on Wednesday, but they're still attractive. You haven't completely missed the boat. Don't wait much longer, because every point, every 1% that rates go up on about a $300,000 house, it can raise your payment by up to $300. That's no fun. My job is to save you money, and I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. Make it easy. Just go to my website at webringyouhome.com or call me at 407-706-3313. Let's make an appointment. Let me help you. But don't wait around. If you want to buy a home, I have a guaranteed home process that I'll close your loan on time through my fast track program, or I'll pay the seller up to $500 a day that I miss that closing. Show me another lender that'll do that. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of it. I have every loan program that you could possibly think of in my repertoire of products. The only loans I don't do are lot loans and commercial loans. Anything residential, I'll do it. I do construction perms. Go to my construction perm class. Register for that. I'm holding one on July 28th at 6 p.m. Go to webringyouhome.com. If you're considering buying, if you're considering refinancing, don't trust just anybody on the radio. Don't trust these fast-talking commercials that tell you they're going to pay stuff for you. You know it's a gimmick. You know that if somebody says they're going to do something for you for free, that it's a gimmick. Everybody has to make a living when they're doing business, or they won't be in business to service you. So don't get caught up in that. What you're looking for when it comes to a mortgage is a great rate, great terms, return phone calls. Okay, don't forget about service, because I think service in not only in my industry, in most industries has gone by the wayside, and it really irritates me, and it probably irritates you. You want great service. You want somebody you can talk to. You want somebody you can count on. You want somebody that's going to be there for you. Then call Bruce Woodburn, the loan arranger, 407-706-3313. Let's establish that relationship. Let me be there for your family. Let me help you through the process. Let's navigate this. Let's help your children and your grandchildren become homeowners. There's no such thing as a rich renter. Check me out on Sundays. Check me out on Saturdays on the Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger Show. And call me at 407-706-3313. I'm the Lone Ranger, CrossCountry Mortgage. I'll see you next week, same time, same place. Look forward to it.